Yolanda. Welcome. Today we're going to do some activities. We're going to read a story. We are going to talk a little bit about self-regulation and strategies and things to do with your little ones. We're going to go ahead now and start our first activity. To sing a song. Our first song is called 5 Green and Speckled. Can you help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green and speckled frogs. And over here we have a few bugs. We have a grasshopper, we have a spider, we have a fly, we have a bee, and we have a firefly. Okay, I need your help. I need you to help me count. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green speckled frog. Glub, glub. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Glub, glub. He jumped into the pond where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Can you help me count? Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 green and speckled frogs. Thank you for helping me count and sing along. We got another song. I want you to see what we have here. What are these animals called? Ducks. That's right, they're ducks. Let's count how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little ducks. And we're going to sing and we're going to see what color they are. These ones here are orange, and both of them have yellow feathers. The orange body and yellow feathers. And here we have 1, 2, 3 ducks that are yellow body. And what color? The same as this body? Orange feathers. Okay, so we're going to sing the song. 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. But only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. Sad Mama duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and all of her 5 little ducks came back. Mama duck was so happy. I would like you to help me do the pattern. Can you see? We have different colors. We have the yellow and we have the orange. Can you help me do the pattern? Let's see, we have yellow. What comes next? Orange. What comes next? Yellow. And what's going to come next? Orange. And what comes next? Yellow. Thank you for helping me do our pattern. I need your help. What is this? What does it look like? It's a rocket. This rocket is gonna fly to the moon. I need you to help me sing the song. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. We're gonna count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Let's count down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to the sky. This book is called No, David by David Shannon. David's standing on top of the books and he looks like he's going to drop the fishbowl. David's mom always said, "No, David." Why do you think he's saying no to David right now? He's drawing on the wall, that's right. He's got his handprints. He's drawn some stars. He's drawn a game that's called tic-tac-toe, and he has 3 circles in a row. No, David. What is David doing? He's standing on the chair, at the edge of the chair. He looks like he could almost fall down trying to reach for the thing up there that says cookies. That's the cookie jar. His mom is saying, "No, David." I think she's scared he's going to fall. No, David, no. Look at David's face. He looks a little worried because he has a lot of mud that he's brought in. And I think he was playing in the grass where it was very muddy and he's got all the mud on the carpet. That's why his mom said, "No, David, no." No, no, no. After he went outside, I think his mom might have asked him to go take a bath. But it's not that he's taken a bath. That's a good thing. The problem is that he's got all the water coming out. It's overflown and it's falling onto the floor. Oh, no. No, no, no. That's what his mom said. Oh, no, no, no. Come back here, David. I think he just ran out the door after he took a bath. And his mom is saying, "Come back here, David." He's wearing no clothes. David, be quiet. What's David doing? David is banging on a frying pan. And he looks happy, but his mom wants him to be quiet. David is eating. Don't play with your food. But David is playing. He made a potato head with the potato and the fork, and he's got green beans with 2 pieces of chicken legs as the legs. He looks happy. That's enough, David. His mom is scared that he's putting too much food in his mouth. He could choke. The good thing, he's eating all his vegetables too, but it's too much at one time for his mouth. He could choke. Go to your room. He's not going to be able to watch his favorite show because he was playing with his food. Look at David's face. He looks angry. His fists are tight and his face is red. He's walking with his head down. He's mad because he's not going to get to watch his favorite show. Settle down, David. Oh, David's jumping on his bed. He's wearing his own superhero costume in his PJs. That's with the mask. He's playing superhero. He looks very happy, excited. Stop that this instant. What is he doing? Picking his nose, that's right. Put your toys away. But look at David, he's busy watching his space television show. But those toys on the floor are not safe. There's too many toys, so he needs to put them away. He could hurt himself, or somebody else walking could hurt themselves too. Too many toys on the floor. And after we play with something, what do we need to do? We need to clean up. Not in the house, David. Where should David be playing baseball? Outside. Yes, David needs to be playing baseball outside because it's not safe. Something could break. Or somebody can get hurt by accident. I said no, David. Oh no, David looks sad. He's in the corner because he broke the vase with the flowers. He hit it with his baseball. Oh no. He's got a tear coming down. He's sad. It was an accident. Davy, come here. He has big, sad eyes and his hands are up. He's sad. He wants his mommy to give him a hug because he didn't mean to. It was an accident. Yes, David, I love you. Look at his face. He's a happy boy. Happy that his mom is giving him a hug. And mummies and daddies and whoever's taking care of you loves you, even though you've done things by accident. The end. Now we read the story, I want to say you can help me remember by looking at the clues that we have here to see what they mean. David's mom always said, "No, David. No, David." Why do you think his mom was saying no, David here? Because he was writing on the wall. He was writing on his wall with his crayons and markers. And he even had this here. 1, 2, 3 in a row. That's tic-tac-toe. That's the clue. The reason why Mom was saying no, David. David's mom was saying, "No, David. No, David." Why was she saying no this time? Because he was trying to climb on the chair to get the cookies from the cookie jar. No, David, no. He was getting mud on the carpet. She was saying, "No, David, no." This is the clue. Is why she was saying no, David, because she did not want mud on the carpet. No, David. No, no, no. Do you remember this clue? There's water that was falling out of the bathtub and it was spilling all over the floor. This is why David's mom was saying, "No, no, no." He was making a mess in the bathroom. Next, why was she telling David to be quiet? Because he was making noise with his pen and it was too loud. She was saying, "No, David, be quiet." And then, do you remember this clue? Don't play with your food. He was playing with his food. And he was playing with his food. So Mom was saying, "No, David." And then she said, "That's enough, David." This clue is No playing in the house. That's not in the house, David. What was he doing? He was playing baseball. And he was playing baseball, and what happened? He knocked over a vase. Oh no, that's the clue. Here's the vase on the floor, and here's the ball, and the flowers are on the floor. Mom is saying, David, settle down. Why is his mom saying settle down? What is this clue telling you? He's jumping on the bed, and he's making noise, and he's being very rough. Mom is saying, settle down, David. Mom said, stop that in an instant. What was he doing? He was picking his nose. Next is this clue here. Put your toys away. All the toys that he was not putting away, what was he doing? He was looking at the TV. Davy is lifting up his arms. What is this clue telling you? He wants a hug from his mom. And his mom gives him a hug. Yes, David, I love you. The end.
Thank you for helping me
with the clues and retelling the story and helping us figure out why his mom kept saying no to him.
Now we're going to draw
David in his superhero mask. We're going to practice. I'm going to give the template at the bottom. I'm going to give for free a printout of a template if you have a printer at home. If you're not, then we're just going to practice doing it here so you can do it at home. I'm going to show you. We're going to just do shapes. We're going to start with a circle. A circle to make David's face. And we're going to do backwards C.
and a regular C.
And then we're just going to draw some hair at the top.
Now we're going to do oval eyes.
That's 1 and 2. It's almost like an oval. We're going to do oval eyes. And then circle in the middle. His nose, we're going to make it a triangle. And then we can do his mouth. We're going to do his mouth and his teeth. So it's a half moon. So we're going upside down moon. And then I'm going to draw small triangles for his teeth. And I'm going to do another one at small triangle to the bottom. And then we're going to do one stick for his neck and another stick for his neck. And then we're going to do an oval shape. I'm going to do an oval shape for his body. It's going around, and he has a striped shirt. So we're just going to do stripes going across. 1 line, 2 lines, and then we're going to do like a pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I've done the color orange, but you can color the color that you would like. His shirt was blue. Whatever you have, just color it the colors that you want. And he had long legs, so I'm just going to draw his one stick. It's a little thicker, and another stick here. And then we can just do a half circle for his feet. And up here we have his hand, so we have a longer stick and a long stick. And then you can do small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this side we do the same thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for his thumb, and then it goes down. And here we have our David. Hopefully you can try it at home. And if you can't, I will put a link down below so you can have the pattern and you can draw David at home and practice coloring. Now I'm going to draw his mask. He had a mask. He was pretending to be a superhero, and he went into the room to become a superhero. When he was jumping up and down on his bed, he became superhero. So now you can just color your face, color your half of the face, and all we needed is markers and papers, and we made our own day. In the book, I need your help. In the book, David had a lot of different emotions. He had many emotions because he was doing different things. At one point, he was mad. He got mad because he got told to go sit on his chair. He's sitting on his chair right here, and this is his mad face. His eyebrows are all frowned. His mouth is a little shaken, and he looks upset. Over here, he was excited. He was excited when he was jumping on the bed. He was excited when he was playing in the bathtub. That's right. And over here, he looks worried. Why do you think he looks worried? Do you remember in the story what was happening? He was playing with his baseball bat, his baseball in the house. That's right. And over here, he's scared. Do you remember there was a time that he got scared? He got scared because he was playing with a ball in the house, and his mom said, "David, no playing in the house." And he broke the vase. This is where he broke the vase. He looked scared he was going to get in trouble. And over here, he looks sad. Look at his face. He looks very sad. He's pouting. And over here, this is a silly face. He was silly when he was jumping up and down. He was silly when he was running around, going down the street without his clothes on. And his mom will say, "No, David, come back." Thank you for helping me and telling me how is David feeling. He's feeling different emotions in the story, and I know we all feel different emotions. But what are some things that we can do when we feel different emotions? So now that we are finished finding out the different emotions David feels, we are going to look here. This is called the blue zone. The blue zone means that you're kind of running a little low. You see, this is a picture of a tractor. The tractor goes a little slower. So that means you need to do different things, different strategies, different things to help you stop and focus and figure out what you need to do next. For example, if he's feeling sad. So the feelings that you feel when you're a little low, when you're a little down, you might feel sad, you might feel sick, you might feel bored. And where are we feeling it? Where in our body are you feeling this emotion? Where are you feeling sad? Let's look at David's face. His eyes are down, his head is down. He might feel his heart pounding because he's sad. He might be shivering. His body might be shivering if he's sad. Where else can you feel sad? Your eyes. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we feel very down and we just want to hug somebody. What did he do in the book? What was he doing that he was sad? Do you remember what he was doing? He broke his mother's vase, and the flowers fell down, and he had to go on sit in the corner for a little bit. He was a little sad because he broke his mom's vase, and his mom was telling him, "David, you need to play baseball outside." But David was too excited to play. He was excited to play, so he continued playing. And what happened? Oh, the vase broke. That's right, it broke. And his mom got upset with him because she told him to please go play outside. Over here, this one is a green zone. This is good to go, ready to play and learn. This is a happy zone. This is a zone where you're feeling happy, you're feeling focused, you're feeling ready to learn and go and play with your friends, with your toys, on your own. And here, David looks happy, excited. Why do you think he looks happy and excited? Do you remember in the story what happened? See, with his hands going up, his hands are upstretched, he's happy, his mouth is smiling, his eyes and eyebrows are up, he's very happy, he is happy and ready to go give his mom a hug. And over here, he's also happy. His face is showing his happy face. His eyes are closed, but he's smiling because his mom is hugging him. Even though he did something that was not right, she still loves him. Your caregiver, your caretaker, your mom or dad is upset with you. All they want you to do is take a break, take a pause, think it through, think before you act, and make a plan to see what you can do. You can go outside and play baseball. You can play quiet games. You can do puzzles, or you can play cars, or you can play something different that's not going to cause any accidents, like breaking the vase or hurting yourself. So we have excited and sad. What about when we're mad or we're upset? In the story, David was upset. Look at his face. He is mad. His face is red. His fists are very tight. He is angry and upset and hurt because he's not allowed to watch his TV show, his favorite superhero TV show. So he's upset because his mom told him to go to the room and not watch. And do you remember why? Why she told him to go to the room? Yes, he was putting so much food in his mouth and she was scared that he was going to choke. So she told him to go to the room, and he was not able to watch his show. He was very upset. He was angry. What can you do when you're upset and mad that you're not getting what you want because he's upset that he's not getting his show? What are you going to do? What can you do to calm yourself down? If you have one of these objects, this is a sand timer. You can watch and wait until the timer goes down all the way to the end. Take a deep breath and calm down and go into your room and calm your body down. Close your eyes and think of happy thoughts, happy things to do. For next time, you can count to 10 in your head or out loud. You can count and pause and think. Sit by yourself on a chair somewhere, take deep breaths, sitting on the chair with your feet on the floor in a quiet space. Quiet yourself. Stay still and calm and think of good things that could be done when you're angry and what things you could do next time that will be a better choice. What else can we do? Well, we could take deep breaths. We could take a deep breath in. This one here, it says take 5 deep breaths in. Take 5 deep breaths in. Over here we have him when he was excited. What was he excited about? Do you remember the story? He was banging on the pots, having fun. His mom was telling him to stop and be quiet, but he was excited and he was feeling it in his body. Where do you think he's feeling excitement? Let's look at his face. He's excited when he was having fun
with the spoon and frying pan.
He was also excited when he was jumping on the bed, pretending to be a superhero. See his face, his mouth is open, his hands are up. He was jumping up and down on the bed, and his mom was telling him, David, calm down. Why was he telling him to calm down? Because she was scared that he was going to fall off his bed. Parents get scared when our children are jumping up and down, but the children are excited. David was excited, was having fun. So he wasn't thinking that he could hurt himself. That's what we have to remember. We have to stop, pause, and think of what we can do instead of hurting ourselves. What other feeling was he feeling? He was feeling worried. Do you remember in the story why he was feeling worried? He was feeling worried because he broke his mother's vase. See, he's wearing his hat here, so at that point he was worried that his mom was gonna get mad at him when he broke his vase. So this is the yellow zone. You have to be careful, and you have to go slow, and you have to think before you go. Take deep breaths. In the yellow zone, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling stressed, you could be feeling scared, you could be feeling frustrated. You can also be feeling silly in the yellow zone. He was feeling silly. Do you remember when he was feeling silly? When he was putting a lot of food in his mouth. He was eating a lot. And also when he was, what was he doing in the story? Do you remember? He was playing with his food. David was playing with his food. He was being silly, and his mom was upset with him, so she told him to go to your room. His mom was scared that he was going to choke. When you're feeling different emotions, one of the best things to do is talk to an adult, to a social worker, or talk to your teacher. Remember that you can practice deep breaths. You could color. Instead of David, what he did was draw on the wall. What could he have done? He could have drawn or colored a picture on a paper, and he could have asked his mom to help him give a paper to him so he can draw on the paper. When he's upset and mad, you could take a deep brain break or trace something. Here's a number 8. You take a deep breath in and you trace the number 8. Another activity you could do to calm your body or take a break is use the computer for a little bit and then go back to playing the other activity when you're ready to learn and play. You can also use therapy, putty, or Play-Doh to help you calm yourself when you are mad or scared or worried. These are other things that you can do. Is also read a book. Read a book to calm you down and help you get into the zone that's good to go, ready to play and learn. As you remember, we have the running low. We can do some stretches and exercises. When we're in the green zone, we are good to go, ready to play and learn. When we're in the yellow zone, we need to be careful. We need to go slow, take deep breaths, and stop and figure out what our next step is. And when we're in the red zone, which is the zone when we are upset, when we are mad, when we are angry, when we are in this zone. This is the red zone, so we need to stop, take a break, sit down and meditate if we can. It's a practice. It's something that's very hard to do, but it's very important to sit down and meditate. Sit down and meditate, or what you can do is sit on a chair with your feet on the floor. Try and be quiet. Stay still and calm and think of good things, good thoughts.
Think about people you love, places you love, and things that you love.
I hope that we tried different strategies, different breathing techniques to taking a breath in, smell the flowers, and smell the cookies, and blow out the candle. Or take a brain break, practice mindfulness, think positive thoughts, do some yoga, stay in a quiet place, take deep, long breaths, and be positive thinking. And don't forget to pay attention to your body, the different parts, your eyes, your head, your mouth, your face, your body, your hands, to feel all where you're feeling all these different emotions. It's very important that you try and figure out what your body's feeling, to see what you can do to help your body calm down and get ready to learn or play. Thank you again for helping me. What are you going to do when you feel mad, excited, worried, scared, sad, or silly, to get yourself ready to play and be good to go and do different things inside or outside with your friends or alone? Thank you for joining me. Remember, if you have any comments, questions, or any information you'd like to know, don't forget that we have a Facebook page or emails, always in the description box below. Please remember to subscribe, and thank you very much for joining us today. See you next time. Bye.